She-Hulk is almost here, and pretty soon we're gonna know exactly where in the timeline for the MCU it falls. Granted, it looks like it could be in a couple of different places because of how much time is gonna go by in the series. So let's talk about the direct connection it has to the post-credit scene of Shang-Chi, because that sort of clues us in to its placement. The last time we saw Bruce Banner in a recruiting Avengers capacity was of course at the end of Shang-Chi, where we saw that he had his arm in a sling, and we were all wondering what exactly is going on here. Is this part of the healing factor? His arm's back to normal? Why isn't he Hulkified? What's going on? How much time has passed? We still have plenty of those questions, obviously, because we don't have many answers. But thanks to a recent reveal by Marvel Studios, we now have this image that shows us Jen and Bruce who were in a car accident, and as you see, his hair is the same, his arm is in that same sling, and quite obviously we now know the exact placement in terms of when the things happen, because if you look at Bruce in the Shang-Chi scene, you can see that he doesn't have a lot of scars or anything like that. He's not as beat up, but then obviously the car accident. So quite obviously it looks like he's recruiting Shang-Chi, then he's off on a adventure with Jen, then the accident happens, and then she becomes She-Hulk due to the whole blood transfusion thing. At least that's what we're thinking they're going to do, and then there's probably going to be a time jump because it seems like she's been She-Hulk for a bit of time at least, because she's more comfortable with her powers. My guess is gonna be that this is probably gonna be one of the further along in the timeline placement series, at least in terms of where most of it is set, and then the flashbacks and the build up to her powers will be obviously a little bit all over in terms of where you could place them, because it doesn't all just happen at once. Man, what is it with the Hulk having to be cut up and divided into like 3 different locations per appearance? Guys, remember Incredible Hulk? Takes place before Iron Man 1, during Iron Man 1, during the opening of Iron Man 2, during the midsection, then the end, and then of course during... Jesus, why Hulk? Why? Blame Universal, I tell ya. Anyways though, a little bit of clarity is nice, so at least we kind of have an idea of how things fall in order. Now we just gotta wait for Marvel Studios and Disney to update their timeline on Disney Plus to place it wrong, and then we're gonna call them out for it. Can't wait.